Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful has Ridge Forrester with Hope Logan in his scope, and Sue's Steffy Forrester uses every morsel she gets as her father rips her rival apart. While Steffy once fed her father a narrative about a poison Hope, today the tables turn and Ridge returns the favor. So Steffy doesn't miss the chance to eat her alive, something she's been trying to do for a while now. Bold and the Beautiful had Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. give Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, the details of his confrontation with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Brooke seemed to understand what Ridge went through until he hit her with the one detail he failed to mention at first. Brooke understood his pain, sadness, and feelings of betrayal toward Carter. But she didn't understand what Ridge slammed her with at the end of their conversation. So fury starts to fester from the woman this dressmaker calls his Logan. Ridge Forrester told Brooke Logan how he was willing to give Carter a second chance, but he turned it down, which baffled the Logan matriarch. Then, Ridge made it very clear that he blamed Hope Logan, Annika Noel, for Carter's takeover attempt. So, Bold and the Beautiful set the stage for Hope Logan to get raked through the coals by the Forrester family. And the first one up to bat is likely Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood. Ridge Forrester started a battle with Brooke Logan after their talk, but this likely pales in comparison to what Steffy is about to do this week on Bold and the Beautiful. Until now, Ridge Forrester tried to back Steffy down from her rage directed at Hope, but it looks like that's about to come to a screeching halt. Now Ridge believes Steffy was right when pegging Hope Logan as a manipulative, self-absorbed woman. So he's soon throwing the same accusations at Hope, just like Steffy. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have Hope Logan not backing down from Steffy Forrester this week, as the two go head-to-head in a battle. Until now, Hope had no choice but to deal with Steffy diplomatically, as she was her boss, but that is not the case anymore. Bold and the Beautiful puts Ridge Forrester in a campaign of rage against Hope Logan. So this is just what Steffy Forrester needs, an open door to go after her rival. But with Hope no longer an employee, she can drop that wall of respect she struggled to keep up for her bosses. So while Steffy Forrester gives it her all, Hope will likely deliver shocking comebacks for her rival. B&B spoilers suggest Ridge and Steffy join forces against Hope. They continue to blame her for Carter Walton's takeover attempt. But from what the spoilers indicate, that takeover is not an easy fix, as Ridge seems to think. So, as Ridge makes the snowballs for Steffy Forrester to throw at Hope Logan, things get unbearable at FC. But Ridge Forrester has a false sense of security that FC will easily fall back into the Forrester family's hands. That said, the tables soon turn and the father-daughter duo likely end up suffering from a lack of control at FC, not to mention some brutal words aimed their way on the CBS soap. In the lush, high-drama hills of Los Angeles, where secrets sizzle beneath silk sheets and betrayal is served with champagne, the Forrester family teeters on the brink of another earth-shattering implosion. Hope Logan, once the poster child of grace and moral high ground, now stands at the mercy of her unraveling world. And at the center of it all is Ridge Forrester, a father, a fashion icon, and a man pushed to the edge. It started with whispers. Whispers that Hope had been rekindling something more than a professional spark with Thomas, for the third time. Ridge had warned her. He'd gone out of his way to be patient, to be kind, to believe in her. After all, she was Logan's daughter, Brooke's daughter, and that counted for something, until it didn't. When the truth exploded, it was in the middle of fashion preview, no less. Cameras clicked, influencers sipped their rosé, and just offstage, Ridge's voice thundered like a storm rolling off the Pacific. Don't stand there and pretend you didn't know what you were doing. His voice shook with the kind of rage that could tear fabric from bone. You manipulated Thomas, you manipulated me, and now you want what? Forgiveness? Sympathy? You're not Hope anymore. You're a Logan in a designer dress, playing princess in a kingdom you don't belong in. And just like that, Ridge ripped her apart, not with fists, but with words that slashed deeper than any knife. He undressed her soul in front of everyone, and no one dared to stop him. Brooke tried to step in, but Ridge gave her a look that froze her where she stood. Even Thomas, torn between guilt and confusion, remained silent. Because from the shadows stepped Steffy Forrester, Ridge's daughter, the woman who'd been watching, waiting, and sharpening her teeth. Poor Hope, Steffy purred, stepping into the spotlight like a lioness on a catwalk. You always thought you were better, more evolved, the eternal victim turned saint. But look at you now, crumpling at Daddy's feet. The crown never fit you, sweetheart. Hope, tears trembling at the edge of her lashes, looked at Steffy with hollow disbelief. You don't understand. Oh, I do, Steffy cut in, voice smooth like poisoned honey. You used my brother. You dangled your affections like bait, knowing exactly how broken he is, and you call me manipulative. You tried to steal our legacy, our line, our family. She stopped in front of her, close enough that Hope could see the fire dancing in her eyes. But you forgot one thing, Logan, we built this house on survival. You don't get to walk through our doors and expect to sit at the head of the table. Ridge nodded once, the smallest, sharpest motion, an unspoken approval. And just like that, Hope was exiled. The next day, the headlines didn't talk about the scandal. They talked about the stunning new Forrester collection, the visionary leadership of Steffy, and how the prodigal daughter had returned to claim her rightful place. Hope didn't show up to the office. Rumor had it she didn't even make it back home that night. Ridge refused to speak of her. Brooke cried in private, torn between her loyalty to her daughter and the man who'd once held her heart. She sat at Ridge's old desk, now her desk, with the morning sun slicing through the office like a spotlight. Her fingers danced across the keyboard, sketching out a new vision for the future, one that didn't include Hope Logan.